Stainless steel continuous sheller. Estimate that it will do about probably 60 bags an hour. We'll notice right here on the end, if you want to send some product through faster, that it was going to shell out faster, all you got to do is crank up this middle system right here, and it'll lift the whole shelling bed to make the product go through there faster. This is one of the shafts that go through. This goes all the way through the machine and goes from here to the other end, and they have never had a lick of trouble with this unit at all. I'm going to shoot this a little differently. Hopefully you can see it. Let me get something to stand. Sorry about that, but I want to kind of get something a little bit more. This is where the peas go in to the shelling line. We've took the shields off, so you can go ahead and see the beaters inside. These things will almost last forever. Every once in a while I see one there. It's got bent a little bit, but they'll bend right back in shape, or they can be replaced. This is all stainless steel system. You don't have to change the screens when you go from a lima bean to a purple hull pea or anything of that nature. So this is one of the nice features about this machine. This is the top where the shields are off for us to show. And also this is the way they clean the machine by reversing the process. As the peas go through, this is where the peas will come out off of this belt right here, and they catch them right in this here. On an automatic setup, you'll probably put a conveyor belt here and catch them all and move on. There might be a little bit system here that can be added a little bit. This is a smooth roller on this here, and I think it should be something a little rougher, because when they use green product that's a little greener, that it has a tendency the juice get down there and make it slip. That's no big deal, but it is something to go ahead and work with. The peas, once they're shelled, they come out here, and this is a takeaway belt. This is the trash, and this is not stainless steel, but this is it'll work just. It's just trash, and they come out here and take away. And over here on the side, we have the elevator that they never did install, but these two pieces here you stick in the ground, as you can kind of see that right there, that you can see that was in the ground, and then they mount this other system there, and it just loads it into a truck. Alright, it's just a conveyor belt with a stand to get it high up in the air to get the product up into a trash trailer, feed it to the cattle, whatever you wish.
Well, let me stick it together.
He's got to put it together here first. This is the elevator they use to bring the product in, dump it in, and then it feeds over here into the top of the hopper to the continuous sheller. They didn't use it so much because of their system and how it's set up here, but this is part of the system that's supposed to go with it. This here is all stainless steel, got rollers on them, and easily to move around on a concrete floor, and that's all white food grade product here. The motor up on top here, I think one of the situations here to go ahead and make it better is to make it variable speed. Right now they got a one speed, and they like to kind of have more speed on it, so that's no big deal. They can make it variable speed. there's a switch here that you got it off and on, so that'll easily be operated. It's all wired up, ready to go. And this is all real nice, real grade, all machinery, factory made, stainless steel system. It can be used maybe for the beginning of the line or wherever you need to use it in the shed for operating purposes. But it's a nice piece of equipment, and it's all stainless steel. This could also be used maybe at the end of the line after the peas come out, you know. This can be changed and do different things. I shoot it from different angles here to see the quality of this thing, and you can use it for many different purposes. And that here right at the end fits right over on top of that, and it drops right on in there. Okay, so it's really a quite steady line that we could go ahead and do.
Mike, you can't run but one piece of it at a time.
Okay.
I know you can try to run it all. See if I can get the strength up here.
Well, we hope we got enough light here, because we had to run an extension cord over here to get this here running, but I'm going to bring Michael in here, who operated this unit. That very little maintenance. You can just take a pressure washer and clean it all up and be back in the business, and very little maintenance and working on it. We're talking here on the possibility of probably doing about 60 bags a minute. Again, it depends upon your product, how green it is, how fast you want to run it through. Probably peas that could get more capacity if they shell out real quick.
Okay, you ready? Let me see this one on the phone.
Okay, that's the conveyor on the bottom.
That's the conveyor.
Yeah, that's the conveyor on the bottom.
You can get it down on the side.
This is something that there's not a patent on this design, folks, but this can work. This is when you have real green product, that this is a smooth roller, and this is where that roller needs to be rougher or run a bead of welding across it, so it will grab on and roll. Okay, it's no big deal. All right, that's the conveyor belt that's taken the shell peas into the box. Okay, Michael, now turn the other on. Get that light. The light fell down. The light fell down. This is how it rotates. I don't know if this is the pulling inside, turning. These are all dry peas. They're all shelled out and done. It's just for effect to take a look. But this is how the whole thing runs. It's a real neat, heavy-duty built, set up, and they're running real good. We're going to try to get inside a little bit here. This is how the whole thing turns. You see the speed, how it's working, rotating, and it just works great. They said they didn't want to change anything with it. All right, this is it. I'm going to show them this here, running down here on the bottom. It's the same way on the other end. Okay. You can also see where they're coming out. Okay. Yeah. This is where the product is coming out. They're all shelled, but this will give the effect of the fast takeaway valve. This is where you can variable speed it. Here's the trash takeaway system. The cows, the cattle, they really love this product here and they gain weight quickly. And they're green through all the deers and everything else out in the forest. But this is a very simple system, a motor running, the layer taken away. That's it. All right. Is that you just go ahead and you just keep dropping the product in on the other end, and then the machine takes care of the rest of it. And they can do for lima bean, purple hull peas, and other products. You don't change anything. It just runs and shells them out. Good job, guys. Take one shot out here, Kevin. See how it's set up. When the machine is running, these lids go down, okay? They don't stay up there. Looks like a big old barbecue outfit. But they say they really like it. They bring the product in here, picking with the self-propelled harvester, or you pick with the run row. And you bring them in here and they leave them out here overnight to go ahead and go through a sweat. And then in the morning here, why they gather them up and they run them through the sheller. It's a different process. Everybody has a different system. But they were a very successful outfit here until a gentleman who owned everything, he passed away. All right. This is part of their shelling mechanism here where they went ahead and after it runs through the big machine, they come over here and run it through there with an air blower system down here on the bottom, and it comes up to the top here, and they clean them out. The product will be dumped right in this box right here on the top, and then it goes through here and adds air and everything, then goes up here to the fan and cleans them out. This is good for a lot of different people that they have. They don't have cleaners and everything. This is a nice little system here that they use. Doesn't take up much room. They got little rollers on the floor. This is another continuous sheller that they use when they need it, but it all works great, and it also will run through probably roughly about the same capacity. They figure it runs about close to 50, 60 bushel an hour.
You gonna use the black card?
They got it all set up with the little screens down here. As the product comes out, then it kind of screens through there, and they put baskets underneath of there, plastic things, to go ahead and catch the product. And then of course the trash comes out, and they got to clean it away somewhere else too. Put him in the movie. That's how this system works here, and the meters are inside and they're really rotating. So they clean it up, and there's wires in this unit here where the product drops down through there onto screens, and the trash falls down here on the side, and then eventually into the bucket here. This is the trash takeaway system here. We do not have a conveyor belt on this one. They both work the same way.
All right. We also have, we put jacks in here, the owners did, so it'll work the same way as the other one. You just, if you have some product in there that's going to shell out real quick, they just hand jack on either side of it and sends it through much faster. Kind of in the dark here, I don't know if you can even see it. But that's okay. It's a nice system. One complete shaft that goes all the way through.